woke up with a cold this morning. Got a really sore throat. So maybe we can explain suppression since you were talking about it a bit earlier, IPK. So I got an MG coming up. I'll.
Yeah, cool.
So right here we have a machine gun squad. So they have an arc of fire, and they need to. They have a setup time. So if I want them to fire in a certain position, you need to hold the right key, and you can set up where that arc of fire. So you hold the right key and you just rotate your mouse, and let's say I want them to set up right here and fire in that direction. So then you let go of the right key, and they'll set up, and that's the time they take to set up. Now, what we'll do is I'll let IPK come. Maybe you can come to my cutoff point that you came to earlier.
Yep, certainly. I'll just send one squad there now.
Yep. So you see here, his units are getting suppressed. So that's another mechanic in Company of Heroes. Is suppression. So right now you see a yellow icon. So that means his units can still move. I'll get my grenadiers out of there. His units can still move and combat, but not as efficiently. And over time, the units will have a red icon, and you'll see pinned. So maybe IPK, you can explain what pin is.
Yeah, so when your squad is pinned, they can't do anything. They just sit there and just get shot at. You can't use any abilities, and you just can't move them, and then they die eventually. So if you do get pinned, your best bet is to retreat as soon as you can. There's something I like to bring up with suppression. Is that MG? Do you have anything else there apart from the MG?
I have a grenadier not too far away.
If you just have the MG there on its own, I'll just highlight something that's a bit different in this game compared to COH1 with suppression.
Yeah, sure.
If I bring this squad in now, right? If I move out of the way, if you unset up your MG,
yeah,
just unset it. I think now I should be able to recover from suppression quite quickly, so you should see them.
I'll just bring up my squad near yours. So there you go.
Okay, so now they should. So, do you have another squad nearby?
Yep.
Right, if you bring them up with the MG as well. And then if I...
You want me to set up the MG or not?
Yeah, set up the MG. And have your squad the other way, yeah. Do you have the squad nearby as well? Okay. So that's cool. So I'll get suppressed now. Like, as soon as I get you suppressed, you just deset up your machine gun, but keep shooting at the conscripts with your grens. Now you'll notice that they're taking a long time to actually recover from suppression. The difference in this game compared to COH1 is that if you keep a squad in combat, their suppression will take a really long time to recover. So what you can do is you can suppress a squad, shoot at it with a supporting squad. I'll just repeat this squad. Shoot it with the supporting squad, and then you can actually reposition your MG. While that squad is still immobile, can't move because they've got the yellow suppression, which reduces their accuracy by about 50% and also reduces their movement speed. So that's something to be wary of. I mean, if you're using, one MG setup, you can do tricks like that. So make sure you've always got the MG supported, just never have it on its own. So that's something to highlight. So like they're yellow pins, and then if you unset up the machine gun, they'll be like that for ages if they're being shot at.
Good point.
We are ready for action.
So guys, any questions for now? We'll just look at the chat, see if you guys have any questions that we can answer. Oh. Units gain accuracy bonus when... we got Seba6081. He's asking, I have a question, guys. Units gain accuracy bonus when is in green cover or yellow cover. Example, if I place an MG42 or mortar squad in green cover, for example, this unit is more accurate. So IPK, I'll let you answer that one.
Yeah, no, they don't actually get any offensive bonuses. It's purely defensive. The thing that actually improves their damage in a roundabout way, actually, is if you use infantry squads like Grens and Conscripts. when you put them in cover, they don't move about as much, so then that's less likely for them to... So they're more likely to just keep firing their guns. Whereas if they're moving about, they're not firing their weapons. Also, when they're moving, they lose accuracy as well. So cover for like mainline squads, it will increase their damage, but just because it stops them moving about. It doesn't actually give any accuracy bonuses of any sort. So it just gives defensive bonuses.
Exactly. So the same thing for vehicles. All units, if they're moving, they're less accurate. So if you're fighting, you don't want to be your units don't want to be moving, except for shock troops and Panzer Grenadiers. But I'll go into more details of those units tomorrow and Friday when I talk about each specific army. Now for negative cover, you can imagine you don't want to be there. So that negative cover is whenever you see red, and it's mostly when you're right in the middle of a road like this in the open. So your units will get killed quite fast. So you don't want to fight or stay in red cover. And if you move your units from one point to another, you probably, instead of, let's say I'm moving from this point here to here. So maybe what I want to do is avoid the negative cover as much as possible. So instead of going straight to the point like this, you'll maybe want to go here and then go across the road as fast as possible and go to the nearest available cover, for example, behind this object right here. Now, another little trick is when you hold your right mouse, like with the MG, you can tell your units which direction to face. So like that, they're ready for combat. There's something I wanted to say before moving on to the next points, which I forgot. Any other questions, guys? Now that I'm reading the chat, sorry if you asked some previously. Let me just maybe now I'll take some more questions if you have some.
Actually, do you know that log near the VP?
Yep.
That's sort of like overlooking the red cover. If you can get into cover there, I'll just move a squad onto the red cover so they can see. Like,
yeah, go ahead.
How much? Yeah. See how damaging. Have you got a squad there?
Yeah.
Just like a grenadier squad. Yeah. I'll just start moving in red cover now with the conscript squad. Then I'll just have a quick look at the questions, just to show people what it's like.
Yep. So you'll see that these grenadiers will obviously win this fight just because of the negative cover.
Yeah, they're going down quite quickly. I'll have to retreat.
So they're saying to put your volume up. I think I got you. I don't think I can manage your...
Am I too quiet? Okay. Hang on. I will sort out that. 1 sec. Oh, much better, thanks. It's just it's just because I'm far away from my microphone.
Okay, good.
That's
so
all. I'll just hunch over it.